Capricorn. I'll be doing a 3-card tarot reading first, and then a combination reading with the astrology dice. Now, the 3 cards aren't in any particular order, and the 12-sided astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets or lunar nodes, and the houses. Now, you received the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Wow! First of all, you have 3 of the 4 elements, and you're only missing cups, so this will be an expansive week. And also you have 2 aces. Wow! Definitely new beginnings are coming up. Now for the Page of Pentacles, I call him Mr. Responsible. You know, the other pages, other than bringing ideas and messages, are kind of twits. They're really inexperienced and lack in emotional control, but that's not true about the Page of Pentacles. Even though he has a youthful facade as a page, don't be misled by this, because he really is a traditionalist. And his appearance is a harbinger of material, career, and health issues. You know, this is a card that portends things like new job offers and promotions to climb the rung of the ladder of success. You know, you might be in some really important contract negotiations or business deals, and he's going to help them along. But he's telling you not to make any rushed decisions. And contrary to the other pages, the messages he usually brings are more pleasing. The one main thing that's in his management skills toolbox is common sense. And common sense isn't very common anymore. You know, during this week, keep an eye out on identifying opportunities, because they could bring abundance in their wake. You know, you don't want to take too many risks, but you want to go out in the world enough to take reasonable risks to advance yourself. So in order to avoid risk-taking, he learns everything you need to know about his new enterprises, so he can make good, educated decisions before he takes action. And he really prefers to deal with team spirit. And he expects you to use your time and resources wisely. And he wants you to plan for your future and long-term goals. And now from what I see, you have some new beginnings to make these long-term goals into a fruition. But the Ace of Swords can be rather fickle. It can be very harmful or very healing. You know, it's up to your free will how you want to deal with this. You know, the two-edged sword can deal with intellect and justice, or deception and evil machinations. But as with any Ace card, it really is just a promise. You're the one that has to roll up your sleeves and do the work involved. But one thing this sword is really good at is cutting through the crap and getting to the heart of the matter. And with this being swords, it could be about communication and words. But this card also controls freedom, challenges, logic over emotions, truth and justice, sudden change and inner strength. It can hit you with lightning-like epiphanies that shine a light for significant aspects and suddenly make things crystal clear. Or on the other hand, it can put you in a dark abyss of ill will and malice. But if you do take the high positive road, it really does bring in new ideas, new purposes, and new questions that'll be answered in innovative ways. And I think you're looking at things very differently and with a new perspective. And this card can say that your career can soar into outer space with just the right words. You're on the cusp for great achievements and prosperity. That is if your sword can cut through confusion. Now the Ace of Wands is another new beginning promise, but it's more about a guiding light, marking a new beginning for fruitful endeavors. And this can be more physical challenges or even sexual. But it's heaven giving the earthly plane a message of good fortune. Wands represents inspiration, creativity, and ambition. It's a force of energy that needs to be reckoned with. You need to put your hand around this wand and take control of the direction of your life path. You know, this card portends very intense energy for the zeal of life and travel. So maybe you will be going someplace, or maybe you'll just be going in your mind with the new ideas that the Page of Pentacles is bringing, as well as the Ace of Swords. Now I rolled the dice, and you received Leo, Pluto, in the 11th house. I've seen the 11th house in Leo quite often. With Leo in the 11th house, you're ready for the social event of the season. And you're going to find a special niche in some type of group function this week. You know, the unique you is going to shine this week, but you still have to realize that you're just a cog in the wheel of a collective cause. You know, you're going to be developing relationships, and they'll even flourish. But you know, you can't really expect everybody to think that you're special and you have individual needs when you're supposed to be a team player in some type of collective. You know, you're going to have some respect for authority. Even though the Page of Pentacles is really young, he is respectful. And he takes on a share of responsibilities too. But somewhere in the middle of this, words were golden. And it made you a rhetorical genius with words that brought you forward and is advancing you in life. Now, Pluto in Leo warns you to ground your thoughts and your perspectives. You have to understand that Pluto is the god of the underworld. But he also oversees transformations. And he brings in creative optimism to work wonders with these two Ace of Swords. You know, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the King of the Underworld can help you through some transformation so you can have some raving success, or you can have some dismal failures. This is really up to you with your free will of how you're going to use this Ace of Swords card. Now, Jupiter goes direct on June 9th, and this is going to bring some optimism and insight and relationship connections. However, Pluto in the 11th house accentuates power or power struggles. Instead of group involvements, you might seek social change, healing, and growth that the two Ace of Swords are bolstering. However, if careless, you may give away your power and your two wildcard aces will be useless. But you have to express courage and confidence. Even if the Page of Pentacles is inexperienced, he's going to push you forward for rebirth and progress. And also in the progress of you being a collective citizen. So if you can keep your cool this week, you're going to throw these two aces on the table and win the game for the collective everyone. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.